yo diría que no hay problema si en la cabina está muy bien.
Hello people of YouTube and welcome to another video from my room here in Lima, Peru. So, as I promised on a previous video, today I'll react to a few videos made by non-Latin American people and I'll address their comments on the Latina girls. I can't already tell, we're gonna have so much fun, but believe me, I'm not doing this only for the laugh, but also because I would like to give you an insight of the Latin American culture, the Peruvian one specifically. And just a little disclaimer here before we start this video. I'm pretty sure that most of the things I'll mention in this video, you're probably gonna be like, what? I cannot believe this, you're crazy, what the heck, things like that, I don't know, but please be kind because it's my culture I'm gonna talk about and there is nothing good or bad, it's just different. Cultures are different. Different means diversity and diversity is cool, so yeah. But before we start, if you haven't watched my previous video yet, I invite you to do so. I've put the link up there so you can click and go directly to that video. I appreciate that a lot. And now with that being said, let's just get to the video.
Chicas, ustedes me han preguntado, profe, quiero saber lo que los gringos piensan, encuentran que es raro de las chicas latinas. Entonces, no tengo miedo de temas polémicos, voy a hablar sobre esto hoy.
Okay, so first of all, it's pretty surprising the fact that he's speaking Spanish, probably because he's a teacher according to his username, Professor Kyle, but still very impressive.
Número uno, que es raro para los gringos, es cuidan mucho. Sí, cuidan mucho, porque las chicas gringas no cuidan tanto a sus hombres. Aún las madres no cuidan tanto como las chicas latinas cuidan a sus hombres.
What? What a way to start this video. I don't really know what he's talking about. I don't really know if it's jealousy he's talking about or what, but we Latin American people are family-oriented people. From the time we're born till we get married, generally, because there are always exceptions for everything, but we live with our parents. We are always surrounded by family, and for that reason, from a very young age, we learn to take good care of others, like make sure everyone feels comfortable, things like that. So I believe that's like the normal thing to do, so I don't really know what too much is for him.
Y una cosa impresionante es que las chicas latinas saben cocinar bien y saben cómo no tener desastres en la casa, entonces limpiar bien. Y sí, para los hombres gringos es muy raro chicas que están limpiando tanto, cocinando tanto, y de verdad quiero cocinar también y prefiero si las chicas y los hombres están limpiando con mitad, algo así.
Okay, I know what he means by that now. And I'm gonna explain that to you later, okay? Because first of all, I would like to explain like why he's saying the word gringo every 10 seconds, I believe. We use the word gringo as a slang when referring to white foreigners. People from the US specifically, but many people say gringo when talking about Canadians, Australians, and even Europeans.
Las chicas latinas tienen una conexión súper fuerte con sus padres. ¿Y por qué eso es raro para nosotros? Porque en Gringolandia no tenemos una conexión tan fuerte con nuestros padres. Por ejemplo, la mayoría de los gringos, este aspecto está cambiando un poquito ahora, pero tradicionalmente los gringos cuando se gradúan del colegio se van de la casa, se mudan a otra ciudad, viven solos y no viven más con los padres. Pero con latinos, muchos viven con sus padres hasta que tengan 30 años.
Bro, I'm almost 30. Am I supposed to leave my house now or what? Professor Kyle is right. Latinos live with their parents even as grown-ups, and that's mainly for two reasons. The first reason being money, because for example, me, I'm 29 years old. I work 9 hours a day, sometimes even more, sometimes even Sundays, and yet I don't think I could afford living by myself and have a decent life. I don't think so. And then we have reason number two, which is culture. And I'm not gonna speak on behalf of all Latinos because there are always exceptions, but generally people live with their parents till they get married. There are some people that stay at their parents even after getting married, and so for that reason it's not uncommon to see like 3 generations live in the same household. In my case, I obviously cannot predict what the future has for me, but I am currently working on my savings because I would love to move out and just have my own place as a single woman. I would love to have more responsibilities, so yeah.
Y aún si viven en otra ciudad o van a otro país, siguen hablando con sus padres todos los días. Y ambos hombres y chicas. Y es algo muy raro para los gringos. Conozco a latinos que han salido con gringos, chicas latinas que han salido con gringos y después de 1 año, 2 años se rompen. ¿Y por qué? Es porque el hombre gringo no podía manejar esta relación con los padres que tenía la chica, como los padres estaban involucrados demasiado en la relación.
Wow, that sounded super intense. First of all, girls, guys, if your partner doesn't like the way you get along with your parents, then that's definitely a red flag. Period. And I believe I understand where this whole strong connection with the parents comes from, and that's because of the extended amount of time we spend with our parents before we leave the house. That's one of the reasons why Latina moms are considered overprotective, because no matter the age, you're always looking after their children. As I stated earlier, we are family-oriented people, but I also believe that all extremes are bad. Like, talking to your parents once a month is definitely something I wouldn't do. And on the other hand, if you feel like your parents are affecting your relationship because they're too involved in it, then maybe it's time to set some boundaries and say, hey, it's my life, you know?
Las chicas latinas no les gusta presentarse sin maquillaje y con pijama puesta. Odian presentarse a su hombre o a otra persona si no tienen maquillaje puesto, si no tienen ropa buena puesta. Y sí, chicas latinas, entiendo que a ustedes les gusta presentarse bien, pero oye, si quiero verte, pues quiero verte.
I wonder where this guy got his references from, because Peruvians, I don't think they care much about their looks, at least from my experience. We dress super casual, we keep our makeup natural, or maybe that's just me, I don't know, but even when I used to go to university, girls wouldn't wear makeup. Only for parties and night outs, the situation changes, but on a daily basis, we're casual. So that's why I believe he's referring to some other more exotic Latin American countries like Colombia, Venezuela, Brazil, Puerto Rico maybe? I don't know. Okay guys, so now we have a different video. This time it's a French guy speaking, which I think is cool because the previous one was from the US, I believe. So now we have 2 different perspectives. So here we go.
Hola a todos y a todas, soy María Mercier y en este vídeo vamos a ver por qué nos encantan las mujeres latinas. Experimenté así varias relaciones con chicas de diferentes países. Así que, bueno, ya empezamos con 10 puntos, u 11 incluso. Primer punto, yo creo que la mujer latina es bastante exótica para nosotros europeos. siempre hay como una forma de atracción entre los opuestos.
That's 100% true, and I believe that applies to everyone. When you're so used to seeing the same people with the same features, and then all of a sudden you see someone that looks different, you're obviously going to feel attracted to that person physically. That's normal, and that's why it's not uncommon to see on YouTube many multicultural couples, like Asians with Europeans and then Latinas with Americans, so that's cool.
Yo diría que la mujer latina es bastante dinámica y alegre por general. Yo viví en varios países como Escocia, por ejemplo, ahí la gente no se toca para nada. Entonces, si tenemos como alegría y que, no sé, tenemos como un movimiento de cariño, no sé qué, vamos a tocar así, igual si es solamente amigable y no va a estar percibido forzosamente bien.
This is not the first time that I hear someone saying that we're cheerful and energetic, so I think it's cool that foreigners see it as a characteristic. We also like to use our hands to express ourselves. We use many gestures in general. There's a lot of PDA going on in the streets, like people making out super hard on the streets. Why am I even mentioning this? Oh my god. As a greeting, we kiss on people's cheeks. Well, it's not an actual kiss. It's more like a chick-to-chick kind of kiss. Only one though, and it's to say both hello and goodbye. That's not between guys though, only girl to guy and then girl to girl, and we do it with our friends, family members, acquaintances, not with strangers though. Although, sometimes you just have to go with the flow. Like for example, if you're in the street and then you suddenly bumped into someone you know and that person is with someone you don't know, you have to chick kiss both of them because it would be super weird if you just chick kiss one and not the other. And when I say go with the flow, I mean it depends on the circumstance. Like if you're going to uni and you see your group of classmates, it's just enough to say, hey guys, what's up? And that's it. But on the other hand, I've been in a situation where I've been in a family gathering and there are 15 people in the house and I've had to chick kiss like one by one. So sometimes that way to say hello is just not convenient at all. But we're so used to that human contact that, for example, when I went to Korea, I met someone from Costa Rica at a music festival, and as soon as we saw each other, we hugged, and the guy was like, you've no idea how long it's been since the last time I felt this Latin American closeness. And that's completely true, because a few times I've been in a non-Latin American country, I've always felt that there was something missing whenever I wanted to say goodbye to that new local friend. So I was like, okay, bye. Okay.
Yo diría que la mujer latina es bastante sensual, sabe así moverse bien el cuerpo, todo esto, sabe súper bien bailar por lo general.
I get it. I get it. Latinos are well known for being excellent dancers and for having rhythm running through their veins. Not me though.
Yo diría que la mujer latina es bastante sociable y da importancia, valor a las relaciones, a la familia.
You see, Peruvians and Latin Americans in general are family-oriented people. That's a trademark. But seriously, it's very nice to know that there are foreigners out there who truly appreciate that and that they don't think it's weird at all.
Yo diría que no hay problema si en la comida está muy bien.
What? Okay. What the hell, bro? What did I just hear? Oh my god. Okay. This guy has a girlfriend. This guy has a Latina girlfriend. So everything he's saying is based on his very own experience, okay? So guys, it's not like you're born and then you're automatically good at, you know, performing certain activities for recreational purposes. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know why I'm talking about this.
Hola, Bueno, muchas personas siempre me preguntan, porque yo soy un gringo, yo hablo español, y siempre me preguntan, oye gringo, ¿te gustan las latinas? Y mi respuesta siempre es lo mismo, obvio.
Okay, so here we have another video. This is a guy from, I don't know where, but I would say the US again.
Sí o sí los gringos aprecian de las mujeres latinas, es que las mujeres latinas saben lo que quieren, ¿verdad? Si una mujer latina se gusta de un hombre, ella le va a decir, ¿verdad? Le va a decir de una como, oye, tú me gustas, o algo así.
He's probably experienced that because he's a foreigner, because I've seen with my very own eyes in clubs, girls just chasing after foreigners with Google Translator in hand. But apart from that, yes, there are women that, you know, props to them because they're bold enough to just go straight to the man they like. But on the other hand, there are also women like me who just like to appreciate a guy's beauty from a distance, which is probably why I'm still single, so okay.
Y bueno, yo personalmente, la razón que a mí me atraen las latinas, la verdad, es porque son trabajadoras, ¿verdad? Líderes de familias, saben lo que quieren, son muy fuertes y eso es lo que a mí me gusta. Yo aprecio mucho esas cualidades.
I don't really know what to say. He's such a sweetheart, but not by the fact that he's talking about Latinas, but also because of how good he is and respectful he is towards women in general, and that's really nice.
As you know, guys, I am from Peru.
Whoa! Whoa! Fellow Peruvian, hi there.
And my boyfriend is Sweden, and we're gonna be naming 5 things about dating a Latina girl that he would notice different from dating maybe a girl from Sweden and a Scandinavian girl, because I know he's lived in Norway too. So let's go with the 5 things about dating a Latina.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Keeping track of time. In my experience so far, time doesn't matter too much. If we're supposed to be at a time at, let's say, 5 o'clock, then she's ready at 5 o'clock. And we order the cab at 5 o'clock. And we're at the place 5:30, and it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so there's this thing called the Peruvian time. And I'm pretty sure it exists in like every single Latin American country. But it basically consists of arriving an hour late to all kinds of social gatherings, like friends / family reunions, get-togethers, gatherings, parties, weddings, and whatnot. And like, people are so used to it that it became part of the culture like long time ago. I mean, I'm not gonna generalize because not everyone is the same, me included, but the majority of people are like that, so yeah.
Eating late dinner.
Oh.
And that is a very strange thing for me. Was especially in the beginning. You always wanted to eat dinner at 8, 9, 10?
Yeah, 8 is
you get
actually early for me.
Choose, yeah.
Yeah,
So
for
9,
me,
10?
9, 10. Sometimes in the weekends we even get dinner at like 11.
Apparently we eat dinner late, and I didn't know that till recently actually. I used to eat dinner at 10, and that's because I used to get back from university late at night. But now I believe I'm better, since now I eat dinner at 7, but apparently that's still late for some people, and I didn't realize that till I went to China. I remember it was my first week in China. It was 6:30 p.m. I went to the students' canteen and it was already closed. So since that day, I just stopped going to the canteen because their dinner time was just too early for me. Okay guys, so this is the last video I'm going to react to. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to, you know, have a part 2 of this video. They'll be super fun. So yeah, this is Professor Kyle's video too. So here we go.
Normalmente, chicas latinas tienen muchas curvas, tienen caderas bonitas, colas lindas, piernas con carne.
He's definitely biased. Like, I'm pretty sure his girlfriend is a Latina.
Entonces el camino es las caderas, las piernas, la cintura, el pelo es muy largo, cubre los pezones.
What? Let's see if I can just confirm the theory that my hair is long enough to cover. Okay.
Los otros aspectos de las latinas que nos encanta de ellas, pues chicas latinas son muy tradicionales. Yo quiero una chica tradicional, yo quiero una chica que se cuida bien, se mantiene, que se respeta, que sabe cocinar, que sabe bailar, que sabe tratar bien a su hombre para ser cariñosa. Gringos definitivamente no son así, y cuando decimos algo como oye, deberías hacer algo para mí, me dicen, eres sexista. Y es como, no. En Gringolandia hay muchas latinas también, pero unas chicas latinas siguen siguiendo sus valores modales latinas tradicionales, pero hay otras latinas que toman demasiado esta bebida feminista de Gringolandia y empiezan a pensar que cualquier cosa buena que hacen para su hombre es parte de la patriarquía y su hombre intenta hacerla su esclavo. No sé, no lo entiendo muy bien.
I'm going to explain this to you, Mr. Kyle, and this is something I actually wanted to explain at the beginning of the video, but I believe this is a perfect time to address this whole thing, this whole patriarchy kind of thing. For so many years, the patriarchy has always been predominant in my country, and I dare to speak for all Latin American countries in general. The man was the only one that had a degree, worked, and financially supported the family, while the woman's job was to stay at home and take care of the kids. So in other words, basically women have always been financially dependent on men till recently, which is when the situation started to change. Literally during my mom's generation, to be exact. I am so proud of my mom because she was able to have a career and take care of me and my brother at the same time. So I am incredibly proud of her. While to this day, there are still women that are housewives. And don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against housewives. I believe that if it's your calling, if it's something you want to do, like, go for it. It's amazing because being a housewife is hard work. But if society is the one making the decision for you, then that's wrong. To this day, we can still experience patriarchy, even in small things, when there are some men that still think that it's not necessary for them to know how to cook or clean, for example. And that's why Latin American women are well known for being good cooks and cleaners, and that's also why I work so hard to do things on my own, to move out and just be independent. And that's also why whenever someone makes a comment that might sound kind of sexist but not quite, I get triggered because there's this chip in my head that it's still in the middle of process of changing. So there you go, Mr. Kyle, that's your answer. Okay guys, so this is it for today's video. I really hope you learned a little bit more about my culture. I'm always more than happy to share things about my culture, lifestyle, things like that, because cultural exchange has always been something I personally find very interesting. So I really hope you guys enjoyed too. Please let me know in the comment section down below if our cultures have anything in common, and if not, then you can also tell me if there was something in particular that caught your attention. I would love to know more about you as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep hearing from me. This is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys like it, and please look forward to the next one. Bye bye!